Hello everyone, this is TSET ABCD and welcome to another Catan video here on my channel. So I'm playing the base game for my Road to Top 100 series and yeah, less than 5 days left and my rank is 126. So hopefully I can win this game and the next one and end the season in the top 100. Anyway, let's take a look at the board. I am in the 4th position. Yeah. Noticing that there is not a lot of ore, only 9 tile, which is a decent ore production. Also, not a lot of wheat, with 8 being the only decent production tile. Lot of wood available. And the wood port is also quite accessible. I think black here might go for 9510. Grab the best ore and get access to the wood port. And then red might go for something like 8510 maybe. So then what do I want to go for? Yeah, maybe I can go for 6411 and then maybe pair it up with 643. Yeah, not very sure about that setup. Yeah, maybe 6411 and 810 might work, but I'm giving up on ore here, which I'm not too sure about on this board. Yeah, so as expected, black does go for 9510. And your 8510 is surely a decent pick. How about 910? But I do leave a lot of board open. And also, how I'm not sure how do I pair 910 with. Yeah, I cannot come up with any decent strategy here. Maybe I go for 6-4, sorry, 9-4-11, 6-4-11. Not the best production spot, but then I might have the sheep port here. But the sheep production isn't excellent either. Do I just go for something like 6-3-4, 6-4-11 and then play with the sheep port and the 3:1 port? Might work. Yeah, I'm only worried that 9-4-2 might be able to plow me towards the 6-2 because I don't produce a lot of break. Maybe 9-4-11, 8-10 might work. Yeah, it's a risky setup. That doesn't mean it's a bad setup though. Yeah, but then leaving 6-4-11 for either black or orange might be a mistake. I mean, pretty sure that red doesn't go for 6-4-11. Yeah, I think red here will be more than happy with 8-10. Yeah, but then I'm playing with only wood and sheep. Also, not a lot of variation when it comes to numbers. Do I want to go for that? Six, 4, 11, 8, 10 surely doesn't give me any ore production. Yeah, I'm running out of time here, so I'll just bank on getting to the sheep port here. Yeah, not very happy with the setup, but then I think it's a risk that I have to take. Surely don't like fourth position on this board. Would want a few early 11s and 6s to roll. Yeah, and now I think red might consider something like 9-3-11 or 9-4-11 with the option of going for the overport. Especially with my road being pointed to the right, I don't think so red would be too worried about it. 8-10 is still a decent choice for red. Will have all 5 resources, decent production. And yeah, black I think might be just happy with 6-3-11 and then play with the wood port. And orange with 9-4. Okay, I did not expect this because red seems to have a lot of wood but very little wheat and no brick. Not sure how this will work out in red's favor. Also the ports are not very useful. Does block quite a bit of the board here, I do have to say that. So now what does black do? I think black still goes for 9-10 or 8-10. Yeah, maybe 9-10 point upwards and try and get a settlement on 8-10. Leaving orange 9-4-11, which seems very, very strong. Okay. So black does block orange from going for 9-4-11, which is a good thing. But does that mean now orange goes for 5-4-11? Actually, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Maybe orange goes for 9-10. Somebody has to. Yeah. Surely even orange is, yeah, struggling here. Does go for the 9-10 spot, which makes sense. Will try and go for, okay, is going for 5-10. I like that. Surely would like few 6s and 11s early on. I think I've said that already. Yeah, here I might be targeted because I'm the only one who has brick. Okay, doesn't target me, which is good thing. Yeah, these rolls are not in my favor. Let's see if I can get this trade. I don't produce any wheat, so getting that would not be a bad choice, bad thing for me. I know nobody has brick, so yeah. Yeah, these 8s are non-stop here. Let's see. I mean, red might do a 4:1, get a break. Yeah, does do that. And okay, builds towards 6-12. Yeah, now let's see if I get this trade. I don't think I should. Yeah, and I'm surely not going to trade with orange here. But then, what other choice do I have? My numbers aren't rolling. Yeah, I think this is fine. So I'll trust orange here and build towards the sheep port. Finally a roll in my favor. Here. I don't think I should be targeted, but I'm not sure. Maybe blocks the 6 wood. Yeah, okay. Targets red. So, although I am not being targeted here, I have continuously been blocked, which doesn't feel good. Yeah, and these 8s are huge for everyone. Gets a easy 1:1 with red. Yeah. Mm. Red might play the knight. Might block the 4 sheep now. Okay, 11 is good. Now, let's see if I get this trade. I don't think anybody would want. I mean, red might go for it, but then seems unlikely. Yeah, did not expect that. Maybe blocks the 9 over. Yeah, I expected that. So far, not a lot of 6s, but loads of 8s have rolled. 3 is excellent, gives me an over. Let's see if I get any trade. Maybe I give up on over as well. Like, yeah, that would hurt me quite a bit, but then it's not like I have much choice here. 6s haven't rolled at all. And getting to the sheep port is of utmost importance to my game plan. Because now 4s and 6s are huge for me. Rolls a 7, which is a good thing. So red loses out on a few cards. I might be targeted. Okay, I'm not targeted here, which is good thing. I'm surprised that I am still not being targeted here. A couple of 6s and then I will be able to build 2 roads towards the 8 wheat tile. I don't think I need to build towards the 3:1 port here, especially because the 6-2 doesn't help me as much as the 8 wheat production. Yeah, cannot do anything here. Surely the rolls here need to normalize a little. 8s have been rolling quite a bit. Also 7s, but then not much apart from that. Yeah, here black surely seems to be in a very strong position with the best overwheat sheep. Yeah, just pointing out a little bit of obvious here. I mean, the 6 is blocked, which is unfortunate. I think I'll hold on to these cards for now. I would still like to get to the 8 wheat production tile. Here, black needs to be blocked. Yeah. So, I mean, I might try and get to the 9-4-11 tile. This seems to be a good trade for me. I will surely go for it. I mean, getting ore and I mean, wood doesn't help me too much, but getting that extra ore is quite nice. So I can go for a dev card here. Or should I convert my resources into... let's see if I get any trades. This would basically give me a city, so I don't expect anyone to accept this. Yeah. Maybe I just go for a dev card and hope that it's a monopoly or a road building. But then I think dev card is surely a mistake because my production isn't good enough to justify going for a dev card here. So based on that logic, let me just convert my resources into, convert my sheep into wheat and hold on to these cards so that I can get a city soon. Yeah, a couple of threes would be excellent. I mean, threes are very strong for red. So, okay. Plays a knight retrospectively. I'm not sure. Three does roll here. So basically 4 gives me a city now. Yeah. Cannot give away a rare resource. Maybe I get do a trade like this. Actually, even not that. Yeah. Let's see. If red agrees to it or not. I mean, in any case, I am going to block black here. Okay, I get wood, not the card that I was hoping. So, but with that wood, I cannot do anything. So let's see if I get a trade like this. How about a trade like this? Okay, so then I think I'll just hold on to these cards and in my turn. Okay. I am over 7 cards. but I do have a city in hand. And getting a city on, yeah, unfortunate. I have to give away one too many cards here. I think I'll hold on to sheep so that if a 6 rolls, I can still get my city. Seems like red was able to pull the wheat anyway. And here I think I'll just get my city as well. 634 is an excellent city spot, increasing my ore production, basically doubling my ore production. And sheep is quite strong for me. And now, whom do I target? I want to target both black and red, but that is not possible here. So I will target just black and I get wheat. I like that. It's still a rare resource for me. And I can go for a dev card now. Now that I have the city that I'm hoping for, that I was wanting, I think I need knights just so that I can keep myself unblocked. So here I can go for another dev card, or I can go for a road city. Yeah, maybe going for a road city is not a bad option here. But I think just in the long run, I have to take the largest army in this game. So if I want to win the game. Yeah. Here I still am not very comfortable. I mean, my setup is strong, but once black gets a city on 9, 5, 10, black will be in a very, very strong position. Black goes for the longest road, I believe, as well. Love to roll a 8 here. Sorry, 7 here. Just so that orange loses out on a few cards, and then I might still want to target the 9 ore, maybe. I do roll a 7. Now I'm considering maybe 5 sheep is also a decent block here. Or the 9 ore. Yeah, the 9 ore is a little more scary, I would say. Because once black gets a city, he will... Your red already has a city though. So yeah, just target red. I get a wood, which is fine. I mean, doesn't help me too much just yet. Wow, targets me, which is surprising. I mean, I still think black is in a better position than me. Yeah. Here, targeting black is quite easy. It's a guaranteed ore for me. And now I don't want another ore here. It doesn't help me. So, but then nobody has wheat either, I would say. Yeah. I mean, not sure if this was the right move or not, but then yeah, here I think I will be targeted again. Yeah. Orange is okay, steals the ore from, it was basically from black. I could not have done anything there. Yeah. Black has a wheat and a ore. Both the resource are quite useful for me. So maybe if I roll a 7, it will be quite nice. I lose out on a couple of ores there. Cannot do anything, so I'll just end my turn. Red is quite close to getting another city. 3 and 11 have rolled. I mean, the 3 was blocked, which is a good thing. Yeah, orange with a city is also in a decent position here. Yeah. I mean, orange might accept this trade. Oh, sorry, black accepts that trade, goes for a dev card here. Actually, just goes for a city. I mean, this is a good trade. Let's see if I can get wheat along with it. Or if not, oh, I don't think I need ore here. Wheat would be better. Yeah, and feels like I am a little stuck in this game. 8s have been rolling quite a bit. Yeah. So, I mean, orange can get a city as well on his turn. Okay, maybe not. Here, I think red needs to block the 8 wheat. Yeah, I'll be very surprised if I'm targeted here, but then nothing is certain, I would say. Does target black at least. So with that 6, I can build 2 roads and a settlement on the 5-2 tile. Do I need to do that though? I can just get a settlement here, not worry about anything else. The 5-2 tile doesn't do anything great for me. But then it still is an extra settlement spot, which I think I will need later on in the game. Yeah. Here maybe blocks the 5 wood now. I mean, blocking the 3 ore might be an option as well, but yeah. And doesn't even target me. I like that, to be honest. Yeah, but it's 5 is strong for black. I mean, it's strong for everyone except me because the single wood doesn't do anything. Yet why did black play the knight there? There was no reason for black to play the knight. So a 4 would give me a settlement that would give me 7 points. And then maybe I can contest for the longest road. How about a trade like this? Or a 1:2. Yeah. I'm not surely going to accept a 1:1 here. Gets the longest road, which is fine. I mean, that was always expected. I think orange should fight for the longest road, but I'm not sure if orange will here. So yeah, now I think just blocking the 8 wheat makes sense. I still want to block red, but then it's not possible to block both red and black in one go. Let's see if I get this trade. I'll just go for a def card. Okay, I do not. So orange might be in a scary position if he gets the largest army, because then he can surely fight for the longest road as well. Yeah. 8s were completely nuts this game. Yeah, so at least I can get my... I cannot even get my settlement. Yeah, has to block the 8 wheat here. I don't think anything else is the right choice. Maybe target orange. So with that 4, I mean, I can get a settlement. That doesn't help me too much. I'm wondering if I should fight for the longest road here. And to be honest, I don't think that would be the right move just yet. Yeah, I'll just get my settlement and end my turn. Yeah, the reason why I'm saying I should not be fighting for the longest road is because I'll be spending my resources and I would rather want orange to fight for it. So maybe I get a 1:2 here. Okay, red has a road building. So both the road buildings have been played. So I can get a city. I cannot get the... Yeah, I think I'm not sure what my best move here is. I mean, I can get a city. Getting the longest road just gives me 9 points. And I have to spend all my resources getting the longest road. And going for dev cards also, I don't think so would be the right choice here. So let me just get a city for now. And then hopefully orange doesn't end the game. So these sixes do help me. Maybe I can fight for the longest road. Okay, plays a monopoly. But okay, doesn't get a VP. I don't think he'll be able to get another, yeah. So if no sevens are rolled, I will win the game now. Wow. Okay, so maybe I said it a little too early. So wow, so red is taking the longest road here and wins the game. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I should have taken the longest road, but then I think getting the city over there was the right choice as well. Yeah, the die statistics is completely unfair here, I would say. Those eights, and red wasn't even targeted much this entire game, I would say. Yeah. Amount of resource income blocked is least for red, and number of times they were targeted is also not as high as black. Yeah, so that is how it is sometimes. Yeah, these rolls I think were just unfair, but then I'm not sure. I mean, the setup was very difficult to play. I think I did a good deal with orange. Getting a non-block early on was fine, but then when I rolled 7 I needed to target red as well, but I was always focused on black. Maybe that was the mistake. And yeah, with that loss, now I'm at rank 148. So now I think, as you can see, like 5 days, but then I am recording like a few days in advance. Like I think this video goes live day after tomorrow. So by the time you guys are seeing it, it is only 3 days left. And I basically need to win the next 2 games, or else I might not end this season in the top 100. Hopefully I can do that though. Anyway, bye for now and see you again in the next video. Bye bye.